Hey Challengers, we are here now going into our final week and the home stretch. We're counting down here. Just wanted to share a couple words of wisdoms, a little bit that I could help you be successful with. And today just really wanted to encourage you guys to be safe about your finish. A lot of times coaches, we see you guys just really so focused on the finish line, so focused on that final number, that sometimes we see people just doing anything and everything that it takes, and maybe end up paying consequences later on for that. So we don't want to see you guys selling your soul for that final number. I know we're working hard towards it, and there may be some hearsay, whether it's on the workout floors, maybe it's on the forums, maybe you guys are going above and beyond and Googling things online. It's really important that we really stick to the plan. I want to make sure we're being safe, make sure we're being sustainable, and not doing crazy things in this last final week here. Big things that I'm looking at and talking about is some of the dehydration techniques that we see. Maybe people are cutting things out of their food plan that coaches haven't advised for. Maybe we hear of the word tilapia, right? Kind of using that dehydration or that diuretic effect of the asparagus, the tilapia, cutting carbs, things like that. That can have a very adverse effect on you, and it may not be worth it for you guys, especially in your long-term success. Other things, we do see people kind of using crazy things to dehydrate themselves, sweatsuits and so forth, and I just really want to advise you guys against that. Number one, because it is temporary, right? You're essentially just kind of borrowing water weight. And I'll tell you what, you guys, no matter how slow you might have felt this process has been, you've been pretty consistent, right? There haven't been any big jumps in weight going up. We've seen maybe, week 2, we didn't lose as much as week 1, maybe had a couple weeks of standstill, but ultimately we've seen a nice steady path of slow and even weight loss here. But with this borrowing, if we're using these dehydration techniques, borrowing is going to lead to kind of a pretty big jump back up. So we would expect somebody who's doing any of those types of techniques, whether it's sweatsuits or tilapia or so forth, they're probably going to gain 5 to 7 pounds easily within that next couple days of rehydration. So really, it's not the best long term, right? Also, safety-wise, it can be very dangerous if you guys are working with that higher elevation or that increased type of exertion on lesser calories, on lesser water. The bodily function, it starts to get a little cloudy, right? Cognitive functioning, you get a little hazy, and things like just your normal everyday tasks, getting up and standing down or sitting down, can become a very scary and very dangerous thing. And so ultimately, again, we're here for you guys' safety. We're here for you guys' success. And if it takes 7 weeks to lose 20 pounds, coaches couldn't be happier for you guys. But like I said, there's nothing kind of more deflating in your experience than maybe borrowing these 5 pounds here this week and seeing a jump of 7 pounds next week. And if at all possible, we'd like to avoid that for you guys. We want to see you guys successful, want to see you guys happy, and want to see you guys committing to this long term. So ultimately, be safe. If you have questions, come talk to your coaches. Best not to just kind of fall into whatever trends you may hear online or on the workout floors. Double check, make sure you're doing right by your body and you're not doing anything that's going to hurt you in the long run. Want to see you guys at the finish line. Good luck with the last week. Go get them, teammates.